So, I mean, what we started to discover yesterday, this universal energy, this eternal friend, our true nature, is also a kind of vibration. It's also a kind of energy. Yeah. And so maybe this is a very good way to try to understand it, because we could say there is a universal energy and there is a kind of personal energy. And this personal energy is there when we arrive on the planet, and this gradually manifests, and you become a doctor, you become a dentist, you become a spiritual seeker, you become a wife, a husband, father, whatever it is, you know, that this energy is manifesting in some way. And in every single human being, there is something unique, like a unique personal energy. All right? And the society or the world is made up of all these personal energies, somehow relating together. Yeah. Either in friendship or in disagreement. Yeah? So this whole thing which we call the society, call the country, call the world, all this whole thing is made up of all these different individual energies somehow, how can I say, playing together. Yeah. And most of the time, we've seems to have set up the society in such a way that we don't have time really for the universal energy. So the universal energy is actually the main, how can I say, is the energy from which everything manifests. In the end, everything is manifesting from this universal energy. But we don't have much awareness about it. And most human beings go their whole life probably without really ever meeting their eternal friend. They probably do, in fact, have some spiritual moments, but they just think, oh, you know, I didn't sleep last night, and so I was, you know, having a mental breakdown or something. You know? So probably almost everybody has some glimpses of this eternal friend. But most people would never know what it is and aren't interested to know what it is and are even actively against any idea of there being a universal friend. This is a very, very rarely understood thing, what I'm talking about right now. And I'm trying to talk to you now because if you notice, there's no teaching involved in what I'm saying. There's no teaching. This is something you can figure out for yourself. You can also feel it. Maybe now you can be more aware about what it is. There's nothing to get. Actually, it's more that we have to lose our mind structures. We have to lose those in order to make the eternal friend available. It brings up another subject, which is how you want to make a priority out of it. Because it's in a way your choice if you're going to make a priority or not. Are you going to carry on making the priority this personal energy field, or you're going to make a priority of the universal energy field? Are you going to embrace your eternal friend, or are you going to carry on being busy manifesting your ego? Because the reality is most of us are starring in a kind of daily soap opera called My Life, you know, with the director of it, with the main actor, we design the costumes, and in the end we're the only audience for this great film, this epic that runs all the way through our life called My Life. So is that enough for you? Is that what you're choosing for your life? Or are you wanting to embrace the universal energy? Because it's very, very different. But this is rather a different way of living because it's no longer what can I get from my ego? You know, what can I get from my ego? Can I get bigger ice cream, a bigger house, a better car, or always me, me, me? Or is it in the service of the universal energy? It's a completely different way of living. And the transition from one to the other is maybe not so easy, because we've been brought up and conditioned to be actually completely selfish, self-centered. Me, 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 me.